Alrighty. Hello, everybody. How you doing today? Welcome back to another beautiful stream. It is currently Tuesday for the majority of the world. Come sit down.
Oh, can I slowly approach?
You can come sit down. Hello, everyone. Let's say this beep tapping in the chat. You're not on camera yet. You're fine.
I know, I'm tiptoeing in.
We don't need to tiptoe.
Like a
'cause they
majestic
can't see you.
seagull, I sneak in.
Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. The mic might be a little loud with where I had to turn up the gain for this stream because we are going to be turning on the camera today. It's going to be cat cam stream. Just catting. Just chatting. Bit of a mix. We'll be having a good old chat with the cats and hopefully vibing. It's going to be really hard to read chat from back here. I'm going to use my phone.
If you want, I can take a turn and sit in front of the computer and read things.
You're in front of the camera.
They can get my knees.
Your knees.
My knee and my other knee.
Well, it's okay. They'll only get my top of the...
I don't think they're that needy. Ha! And I'm gone.
I have regrets already. Okay, hold on. Let's see the chat here. Karen has 2 knees. No, he's only got 1 knee. Don't let him fool you.
It's all optical illusion.
It's a singular knee.
Also, hello, chat. I'm intruding. I'm part of the cat collection, I think.
Why are you standing over there?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for. I'm slightly.
Oh, you want to make a special entrance?
Well, yes. Yes.
Well, card money for the stream joke for today. Special cat joke for cat stream. What do you call a pile of kittens? A meowton. That's cute. Thank you very much, lovely. Oh, it's going to be very hard to see the notifications. Dear gosh. Ashad? The 20 gifted savages? My word.
All my bones just cracked as I kneeled down to the ground.
I don't know if anybody heard that. That was loud.
Everyone didn't hear it.
Thank you so much for the 20. My word. Thank you very, very much, lovely. Coming in right at the start of the stream. My gosh. And before I flick over to the actual stream camera here, I just want to thank you so much for the 10 bits fun fact. Meow. That's a good fact. My cat would agree. And Ryanari, thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you, lovely. Alright, we got some cats to show. Hey, I'm off camera. You're going to be posing like pay me like one of your French girls situation.
No, I do what I
We're
must.
stream. I've got my mouse from far away trying to click. Oh look, there it is.
Oh,
there
hello.
it is. That's card.
Thank you, Nugget. Thank you.
He's
I
already
appreciate what you.
He's already making himself known.
Has been sitting there the entire time,
Olive
not
is
moving, and the second the camera actually turns on, Nugget's decides, oh, time to wander.
Olive is up there, by the way. She's just a little bit too high to be seen. But if we angle the camera up, then you won't get to see Nugget. So it's a bit of a conflict.
Oh, look at this.
Whoa, look at you
this.
being all crazy.
Nugget knows it's time.
Oh yes. See, this is what he's been waiting for. This is what he's been nagging us with the entire time. Oh my gosh. I wish I could see chat better. It is very difficult. How do people do these streams?
I don't know. I'm just gonna let you kind of handle everything, and I'm just gonna talk.
It is a very unusual stream for us. I don't think I've had my camera on for like a year since the last MCC that I did. It's been a little while. So hello everyone, hope you're doing well. I literally cannot read chat from back here. I have to use my phone and I can not see much at all.
I'm relying on you. I'm just gonna react to everything that you do. And play with Cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna play with Cat.
I will play with
Nugget
Cat.
obviously wants
Nugget,
attention.
you stop showing me this view.
That's what cats do though, it means they like you. Oh, show over on your skills, Nuggy. That's fine. Can I have that back? Thank you. I appreciate that, little one.
How are you doing up there, Olive? You enjoying the show?
You gotta come down and show your face, Olive. Show everyone what you look like. Nugget's kind of klutzy like us, honestly. That's what I found. You have the urge to paint Karen as a French girl right now.
I've assumed the pose. Draw away. I can hold this for many hours.
Oh.
I'm lying. My hip's already hurting. I'm not as flexible as I once was in my youth.
In your youth.
In my youth.
You're barely pushing 30, mate.
Look, I feel older than I am. It's all the years being
Isn't that
out
how
in
it
the
usually
sun,
goes?
in the weather, in the rain. I've got very much, I can predict the weather through my knees now.
Oh, how does that work?
Generally, if I just can't move my knees, I know it's going to be a bad day.
Your back too, right?
Well, you remember how in some mornings you say I move in slow motion?
Yes. I walked in on Khan one morning down in the kitchen. I was just going to bed and he was just waking up for work, because that's normal. And I walked down to the kitchen and here's Khan at the bench making his lunch and he's going at the speed of a sloth.
Yeah, I think I was.
I'm not
very much like-
exaggerating. He was literally going. That's what he was doing.
That was my energy levels.
I've never seen someone move that slow.
5 a.m. starts erupt.
But this is fine. But you don't get up at 5. You get up at like 5:30. They say.
No, I leave at 5:30.
You get up at 5:30 a lot.
I get up generally with 10 minutes to go. For a while there, I was doing good for a little bit, and then I started getting lazy.
People asking me to. The thing is, I don't really know a good spot to put chat because if we put it over that side, it's covering Khan's face. Put it over this side, it's covering mine. So I'll just move myself.
I can
over.
shuffle forward.
I mean, you are getting cut off a little bit there.
But the thing is, I'm hiding the fact that I actually have half a head. This is real.
Isn't that real? He's got hair, guys. But that doesn't. There you go. Oh gosh. Possible to put it on the bottom left. I don't think the bottom right would probably work out better.
Don't look at me.
I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at you.
I'm looking
at you looking at me, and I'm looking back at you looking at me. But this is making no progress in what we were looking at each other for.
No, it's not.
So you must figure out what you wish to do.
Play with cats.
Play with cat.
No,
I will
please don't.
attempt to read the chat from this distance.
Yes, please read some out. Go for it.
That one just says Nugget. I can read that one.
Oh, okay. That was very informative.
I know. It was very difficult, very tough. It was very strenuous on the eyes.
Come on, Nugget. You gotta come closer, buddy. They can't see you blended in with the carpet.
Wow, can you read this? Good job. I'll take that. I'll take that.
It is very hard to see, and the sad part is we can't, like, you know, zoom in the chat. I don't think Twitch has that option.
The only thing would be put on a pop-out browser and like
It is on a pop-out.
The only other thing can do is the Control Plus, where it zooms into the browser.
Yeah, I don't think that works for this one.
Does
I'm
it
gonna
not?
awkwardly shuffle my way past the camera.
I shall stand here as distraction. Distraction!
Oh, the mouse is over there.
Be distracted by my hand movements. Ooh, and cat. Hello, cat.
Okay. Oh, let's see if I can make this work so I can actually see. Oh, that does actually work. It zooms in everything else, though. Everything else is massive now.
But we can read things. You see, that's the bonus.
Let me think about Cruise Fit. I know my voice is gonna sound distant back here, but Cruise Fit, thank you for the Prime sub, lovely. Fantasy, thank you for the 10 biddies, the bit of hype there as well. Sorrel Starborn, thank you for the 500 biddies too. Danica with 100 biddies. Is Callan now a cat? Yeah. Well, you bet to meow.
No. Meow meow. I'm cat. Meow meow. Bark. Confused cat. Bark bark.
You're a dog.
No, I'm a confused cat.
Okay. What's Nugget got on his tail? You got fluff on your tail, Nugget.
Hang on, buddy.
It's from the cat.
Hang on,
tree.
buddy. Hang on, buddy.
Professor, thank you for the 15 months as well. Lovely, welcome back in. Curious thing with 200 biddies. Daughter is so happy to catch the cat stream. This is amazing after a long day at work yesterday before work today. Hey, well, hopefully you're both doing alright. And a good morning to you both as well. Completely silent for anyone else who is Twitch bugging out. Shouldn't be silent.
That'd be awkward if we're just talking to ourselves this entire time.
It would be very awkward, but I think the chat is responding to you, so I'd say that too. Yeah. Kentex, thank you for the 39 months as well. Wait, no, I haven't read that yet. Thank you very much, lovely. TJ White, he was 29 months too.
No booping the phone that's open with your nose, Cato.
He's trying to chat.
Yes, don't want any buttons pressed.
And Jasper, thank you for the 20 bits, lovely as well. I'm gonna scooch my way back into frame awkwardly. This is very awkward. It's fine. Oh, bright light. That's cool. Hello.
Should we try and get Olive involved?
Yes.
I'll go fetch Olive.
Whoop, you go.
Woo!
He was all comfy. He's like, oh nah, it's a toy that's made a noise. Are you right there?
Good. Oh, you look so comfy.
She's so cozy though.
What do? I'm conflicted.
Oh, she's gone cozy.
She's fallen asleep up there.
Hold on. Let's try and do this without breaking the camera.
Oh.
So let's for a moment. Maybe I can keep it like this for a little bit. Just need the camera to stay in that position. It's now crooked.
You got this!
Got this.
Technological prowess!
Ah, it looks crooked now. I mean, very much is. Sorry, chat, we'll get there.
Hello. Hello.
I'm holding it at the moment. It definitely needs to be lower, but you know. There's little Olive. She's just chilling up there. Look at Nugget doing things down there. I don't think I can really do too much about the angle of the camera.
You are not interested at all. You have decided relaxation is your night's goal.
Yeah, it's Nuggy. Alright, I'm putting it back down. Oh gosh. Now I need to somehow put it back to the way it was.
You got this!
I had it right. I think it was like this. There's the microphone. And it's like this a little bit. There we go. Tighten. It's fine. I got this.
Can I do anything for you?
No, it's okay. I got it.
Are you sure? I can hold things.
No, it's alright. I got it.
You sure?
Yes. It's fine. You do Minecraft streams still?
You?
Me?
Play Minecraft?
I do one stream that isn't Minecraft. Yes, I do Minecraft 2 out of 3 streams a week. What?
I'm sneaking over to my chai latte.
Here, I'm grabbing the headphones. I don't need those.
Hopefully it's cooled down.
Okay, that's fine.
Don't watch me sip my chai.
No, I'm watching you sip your chai.
It's very warm.
It is very warm. And that's very bright. Wait, what are you apologizing for? No, you're all good. I'm just messing around. I do what is Minecraft you speak of. It is locked in. Nuggy, come here, buddy. Come here. I know you're in those cables. Come on. Come on. Come back. Come back. Show everyone how crazy you are about this toy.
Come on, Nuggy. Come on.
Maybe we'll leave that the way for a bit.
Do your zoomies.
Come on. Come on. He's gonna go
You
for it.
wants to do the zoomies.
He's got the big eyes.
Unleash the zoom.
Come on, Nugget. Okay. Then if I get the camera over, there he is.
Is it still 30 plus Celsius? Not today, but it
No.
still feels very warm. Very warm.
Hey, you. This is what I'm usually doing when you guys, when I'm streaming Minecraft and I say I've got to give Nugget attention and I'm like, ooh, there's a Nugget on the left. This is what I'm usually doing. Just to inform you all.
Again, I'm going to say it's because I'm here that he's not as snuggly. He does tend to get less snuggly when I'm around.
Oh, it's because I'm streaming. He knows the voice is different. Attack!
No attack!
Attack!
I'm innocent!
Come on, Nuggy. It's a bit hard because we don't have as much floor space for what Nugget usually uses for this.
It's me, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm taking up all the space.
Totally. This works out. You tried. Come on. Show me your big jumps. I'm sure Olive will come down from her little perch eventually. He's like, yes, I am the center of attention like I always wanted. Okay. Nightingale this week? Most likely, yeah. Most likely, as long as nothing changes. Should be. You guys, this stream is just an extra stream this week. So you guys are gonna get 4 streams instead of the usual 3. No, get scared of streamer Pearl. It is a slightly different voice because I am like.
Do you reckon it would really confuse him if I got a toy out as well? What about the one that I have in my room? The one, you know, that one that's in. Maybe. I mean, that's one of his favorites. In the meantime, I can try and get Olive down. Whoop. Whoop. Come on, Olive. Oh, you want to come down? I'm trying to multitask here. There is actually triple tasking. Come on, I get distracted by you leaving. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna try Olive. Come on. Oh! Oh no! Broke! He's too powerful!
Oh my gosh! That was his favorite, one of his favorite toys. That was quick.
Too powerful!
He's not even on camera right now. Oh,
he started the growls.
He does his growlies with you.
He's very claimy of this one too. Very much claims this one.
The same with this one, but he tends to growl more.
I'm fishing for cats.
He's like, man, this is no effort at all. You can't even see him. It's fine.
Come on now.
Absolutely right. Yeah, that toy was given to me when I went to PAX. One of you lovely folks gave it to me. I've had it since then. It hasn't broken. I have had to I've had to sew up the little birdie that's on it. But the pole, hasn't broken before. Too long to read. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Hello. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Hello, hello. It's a really rare sight and I'm here for it. Yeah, I don't turn on the camera very much. I always feel very awkward. Is that a cat? No, it's a dog. 2 pet dogs. Aren't they so dog-like?
He's very good at this.
The thing is, this isn't even his full power. I'll shuffle out of the way a bit. Get him off the face. Woo!
Oh. Always off the camera.
Your dogs just sleep? Can we trade? Your dogs just sleep? Not very energetic? Talking about it, at the last cat stream, it was after MTC, one of the 2. Which one was I talking about? I haven't done a cat stream before. Unless you were talking about the Lego stream.
He's gone full predator mode.
Can we show you on camera on this? Can we have a cut up?
Whip!
Oh.
Come on now. Release the toy.
Nugget's being his usual self. Olive's being a little sweetheart. She's fine. I know you want to run away.
Olive's in a very chill mood.
She's in a very chill mood. She was very playful earlier, and I think that she maybe used up too much of her little energy.
If only the chat could hear the sounds that Nugget is making.
They might be able to, but he might not be doing it loud enough yet. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, he's doing too much of a growly growl. Olive! 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 Come on! Don't shy away! Thank you. Can I have that? Thank you. It's so light now without that little end bit. Oh gosh, this does not work as well without the end bit.
What are you talking about? Skill issue.
You can drop that one nugget. You've got another one to go after.
Yeah, I know, a little growly plays. Come on, Olive, come back. She's shy. She's a little shy. Nugget, on the other hand, loves the attention. Like, you're getting it's these little playful growls. Because, like, you can just put your hand under his mouth where he's holding a toy and he'll drop it straight away. So, he has a very deep, low growl. He loves the chase of the toy. It's his favorite stuff to do. Nugget, are you gonna come back? Can we have it? Can we have the toy? Oh, good boy. Good boy. You gotta let me do it. So let me do it. Oh, there she is. Yeah, look.
Nope.
Oh, look.
Not interested in the slightest.
Oh, look. Come on. I know you like playing with toys. They just tend to get a bit confused as who's gonna go for it when they're both around. Come on. Come on. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Oop. Come on, camera.
Come on.
I know you want to, Olive.
Give in to the temptation.
She's looking at it.
Come on now. Nugget's giving you free reign here.
There she goes. A little more. Come on. Here's your pounce. Come on, Olive. She did a little pounce and you guys completely missed it because it wasn't on camera.
It was very impressive.
It was. She did so well. Hey. Come on. Maybe this one. Maybe we'll try this one.
Oh,
Come on.
she's so dainty.
She is very. Sometimes she just completely lets loose and decides to go and play crazy. But typically she kind of just lets Nugget take the reins. You both are off camera right now. This is a cat cam stream. This doesn't work.
Meow meow. Cat, meow meow. I regret doing that instantly. I regret it.
Get the toy.
Turn off the stream.
Get the toy.
Delete the bot.
Get the toy.
Get rid of the proof.
Come on, get the toy.
Let it be gone.
Get the toy.
No.
Get it.
I've had my moments. Intrusive thoughts.
Look at him go. They're clipping that.
No such thing as clipping. Clipping doesn't exist. It was a deleted feature from Twitch, if you didn't know. Don't even bother looking.
They're clipping
It doesn't exist.
that. Let the impulsive thoughts win. Let it happen again. They love it.
I refuse to give in. What is this?
You know what this is.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not a cat. Wow. I think Nugget's confused.
He is. Come on, Nuggy. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come lie down on camera. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna scoop you up.
Kidnapped cat.
Ah.
Oh.
It's fun.
Hello. Just in case you forgot that I was here, I thought I'd do this very natural approach. How you doing, chat?
Are you? The thing is, they can't see your leg, but to me,
They
it looks
don't
like
need to know what I'm doing with
you
my
look like
leg
you're
right now.
sitting on a post or something.
It's comfortable up in the air. Don't draw attention to what they can't see. What's out of camera does not matter.
Okay. Hi, Olive. You gonna come in? Hello, sweetie.
Ah!
Oh.
Can't do a Valley Girl accent.
A Valley Girl
What's a
accent.
Valley Girl accent?
I don't know.
What is it? What is a Valley Girl? OMG. That one? Is that Valley Girl?
Oh my god, Becky. I'm kind of flippy they are. Seems like I'm doing it right.
No.
It sounds like I got it right. That's what you asked for, isn't it? Nugget, come sit over here so they can see you, mate. I'm stealing you again.
Yeah.
OMG, I can't believe it.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know the voice. I can't do the voice.
Hey, we gotta play with the cats. Come on.
The cat. No, that's I'm off. I'm completely off.
Woo.
Like, totally. I can't talk like this. That's,
No.
It's not natural. I got my dogs toys today for their 3rd birthday, and they haven't played with anyone. They just sleep.
Aww.
It's adorable. Nothing wrong with like nice little dog sleeps on birthdays.
Yeah, I mean, if he just wants to sleep on his birthday, I mean, that's pretty relatable, to be honest. Hold on, I'm struggling to read. Bardley, thank you for the 1,000 biddies.
I have a promise to
Thank you
fulfill.
so much. What's the promise?
Oh, I know the promise. I shall fulfill the promise. Sporadically.
The compliment every hour thing.
You're amazing, you know that.
Hasn't been an hour yet.
No, but you'll see. You'll see.
Oh, was it not? Did I get it right?
Oh, no, you kind of got it right.
Okay.
You kind of got it right.
Come on, Nuggy. Come on.
I am so warm right now.
I so warm. How you doing?
I can't believe you've done this to me.
Huh? What have you done?
I don't even know if that was loud enough for them to hear it, but I am cringing myself.
That's fine.
Where is favourite toy?
This one is favourite toy.
This not favourite toy?
Oh, see, now he's conflicted.
Oh.
Oh. He
Oh.
wants to hiss with you. What? See, he doesn't... He only playgrounds with me, but with you, he playgrounds and hisses. And it's very conflicting.
He still is nice. We get along, and when I put my hand out for the toy, he gives it back straight away. He's still in playful mood when he does the hissing.
But I don't understand it. Like, what's the behaviour there?
Asserting dominance, perhaps?
It's amazing.
I'm the boss void cat.
Come on, Nuggy. It's amazing how much on camera he was before we started the stream. They both were just sitting, waiting for the camera to turn on.
Play with all of her 3 cats. No. No, I'm gonna act like a real cat. Not interested. No. No, where's something I can knock off a shelf? I'm not returning it. I do things on my own terms, for I am a cat.
You took the ball.
I did not.
And my ball's back.
Nope.
Hi, Olive. Olive wants the balls. These are Olive balls.
Hello, you're hiding behind me.
They're both just slightly enough off camera that you can't see them.
Darling. Come on.
So no Nerf fight. I don't want to scare the cats.
No. No.
If cats catnip. I don't actually have catnip. I'm kind of afraid of giving them catnip, specifically Nugget. Because I think if he got any of that, he would be crazed and then wanting it forevermore from then on. That's Nugget's the kind of thing. When he gets like a whiff of something that he's like, oh yeah, then he doesn't stop. So I don't think I need to add on to those urges. Guys, do you guys want to laugh? Watch a streamer play Infinite Craft. Tried to get chicken nuggets. They put Chihuahua and can't say that word together and got Trump. Oh. I see. I mean, that's something. Hi, Mary. How you doing, lovely? Hello. Don't give Karen catnip.
No, it's probably a bad idea. What? You interested? Oh, jingle jangle. And Fluff got on my eye at the same time. Just a double whammy. The betrayal. I thought it was a safe zone.
face. Don't get off camera now. Don't make me all alone. It's fine. I'm just getting you back for all the time. Oh gosh. That really brings out your.
Oh, that was way too good quality. And I'm way too warm to be in front of the camera at the moment. That was horrible.
All of the moisture on your face glistened in the camera then.
Okay, I'm not doing that again.
He's not quite used to the quality of the Sonys. He's used to the what is the one I gave you?
It's warm. It's
Intel.
warm. Ignore the sheen. I know everyone got blinded by that. I saw his paws, not the paws.
The thing is though, it was it has a focus back here, so you still would have been slightly fuzzy.
You asked me to be on this, so this is what you get. When you ask for the Khan to be on camera, you get all the shenanigans that come with it.
Well, good. Get on camera. What are you doing?
I appeared for a second. In fish era, not the fish era. Again, full warning, as I warned you, I'll warn them, I will probably pull out my lightsaber to see how it looks on a better camera.
Okay. I have to turn off the lights for that.
Yes. And I will not play any sounds, because I know the cats will not like the sounds of lightsaber, but I'd love to see how the colour actually turns out on a good camera. Especially considering every time I turn it green, people say it looks blue.
Yes, well, I mean, I've got the colour slightly saturated on this a bit more because it was a bit dark and grey. So I don't know what it's going to turn out like.
I show mine, you show yours?
Mine's dead.
You can still show it.
I need to change the batteries in it.
What kind of batteries does it need?
Don't know, I think I have to use a screwdriver to get into it.
I'm gonna go take care of my shiny complexion.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave playing for a little bit. There was something there. You know,
See what happens when I leave the room.
Oh, we'll see if they do anything. Nugget will probably start playing. He's behind me right now. He's gonna follow you. He's intrigued where you're going. Yeah, do you know the breed of kitties? I don't actually know. Nugget is one I think that's a little bit easier to identify what breed he might be. But Olive, I think she's just kind of a standard medium hair tabby, grey tabby in a way. But I'm not fully sure. Like, obviously they're probably just mixed. But I think Nugget has more of a discernible breed. Super and proper Nugget is so chaotic and energetic. You've got that in one. That is exactly what they are. Come on, Olive. Intrigued. Come on.
Alright,
Let's see what you want.
choose a colour.
Rainbow.
Rainbow? I can do rainbow.
Rainbow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just chatting through a rare one. Yeah, Glitchard. Thought we'd get the camera on today and get the kitties on cam. Okay. Come here. I see you. Come on. Come here. This used to be your favorite one until we brought in the blue one. He likes the kind of unicorn looking burb. Okay, where is the cats? Olive is there. Nugget is just off camera staring from a distance. He'll come on camera eventually. He can't help the attention. It is very warm in this room though. Can I cat stream with no boops? With no boops? Forgot the third cat. That third cat's on his way. He's currently got his own toy. And he's very excited about it and he wants to show you all.
May I turn off the light?
You can turn off the light. We've got this one too though. That lamp is still on a little bit, but you can come in.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That's pretty good actually.
It does,
Not too
actually.
blinding. It needs to come further away. There you go. Olive
Yeah.
is intrigued by it. It's not like set up perfectly. You'll be able to see that a lot clearer. It's a little bit blown, but still decently cool.
It does look still decently cool. I like this one. This one's one of my favourite ones just because of the effect.
Oh, Olive's making a getaway.
I forgot to turn the sound off.
Yeah, Olive made a getaway. Don't think she likes the lightsaber.
I'll bring her back.
That's the color of my lightsaber.
It is the colour of your lightsaber. I'll go rescue Olive.
You turn the light?
And turn the light on. I shall go apologise to
Oh,
Olive.
thank you. Okay. The camera slightly tilted more and more every time. We are right over here.
I'm sorry.
She don't like the lightsaber.
No, she didn't.
Hi, darling. Come here, sweetie. Oh, there you go. I love all your plants. What types are they? Fake bamboo.
Beautiful bamboo.
Fake bamboo.
Beautiful, beautiful bamboo.
This is where she's comfortable.
She's just accepting that. She's just fully accepted it.
She does. This is where she's comfy.
Nugget seems to be not affected.
No, he's not at all. I think he's waiting for a toy to be done, but I think once you start doing the toy, Oliver's gonna want to get down. Yeah, you see? Come on, Olive, you can do it.
You got this. Come on, Nugget.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
You're trying your best, it's okay. It's gonna be on camera. He's always off camera slightly.
He's always off camera slightly.
He does not like yours.
That was it. Yours? That's a.
Because there's too many going on. Maybe stop flicking that one.
Okay, okay.
Come on, Nuggy. There you go, there's only one now. A little bit less confusing for you. Cats know when cameras are pointed at them. They do. Nugget has a thing of wanting to be the center of attention, but when a camera is turned on, he just knows. Come on, Nuggy.
So whenever they're doing a wonderful pose and you want to take a photo with your camera,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Then I
second you
decide
pull
to
your
do it.
camera out, they're like,
No.
no,
Look everywhere but the camera.
I don't want to pose for no photo. I merely want to be a cat.
Come on, Nuggy. Come on. When they're both in the room, they get distracted and are like, who's gonna chase it? Are you gonna chase it? I'll chase it. Who's gonna chase it? Come on, Nuggy. You always want attention during streams. The one time I got the
there's
camera.
a lot of action happening off camera.
There is.
There's a lot of
He's
stuff
just-
happening off camera right
It's
now.
not moving forwards, unfortunately. What if we put it up here?
Ferocious cat.
Gotcha. Got you on camera.
Ferocious.
Got you on camera. Played right into my hands. Huh? There you go, bud. You gotta show them how crazy you are at this. You can do some pretty insane little chases. That's okay. At least you're sitting down there now.
Yes. Now
This
it
is a
is
proper-
once again
Just catting stream.
cat cam.
The one time the camera's on, Nugget is simply just wanting peace. Apparently. Oh, where you going? Ah.
Nice game. The thing is, the wonderful thing about, again, Nugget and Olive, is there are some cats that you'll have cats and you like try to give them affection, And the second you get close to them, they get really, really upset. And then you have these cats that can be thrown over your shoulder, picked up, turned into baby cradle maneuver, and all other kinds of that. Like, he's loving that. That is the face of pure bliss.
It is. You can't really see it because he just blends in with my clothes.
Because, like, that's the thing, like, some cats, like, all the cats I've had growing up. So I've had cats most of my life growing up through the family. And they have not been affectionate cats the slightest. So, getting involved with Pearl's cats, it was a big kind of change of, well, cat life, because they actually enjoy attention. They enjoy being handled. You can pat them, you can play with them, you can pick them up, you can do all these things. I've never had that before, which to me says it speaks about how lovely the cats are and how lovely the person is raising the cats.
I love my babies. Don't you walk off camera? You gonna sit down there? You gonna sit down there? You got your toy, yeah?
I don't think Nugget knows what Nugget wants.
No. I think I've given them too many options.
And Olive is always just sitting off on the standby as well. Like, sitting in the corner of the room observing.
Should have pointed the camera over there.
No, because if you put the point of the camera over there, then Olive would move to another location where the camera's not.
She knows. They sense it. He's walking away now. Oh, yeah, you can't help it. You can't help it. You gotta come back. Come on, Nuggy. Come on.
Again, the last cat that I lived with was a cat called Khan. Khan. Was originally part of a wildcat litter. The mother was a house cat that had escaped and had a litter out in the wild, and they were found together. So they're all a tiny little bit feral, like personality-wise. And so my sister decided to keep Khan. And Khan does not like people. And I remember one of the biggest moments in my life with Khan was when I came home after a hard day of work. And I sat down on a comfy chair. And I decided the best thing in the world for me was to just lean my head back over the chair. Really just melt into it. Get super, super comfy. I'm not giving you what you want. And all of a sudden, you hear this, and then silence, and the silence was Khan jumping through the air. After jumping through the air, Khan had decided that they wanted to latch onto the back of my head that was leaning over the back of the chair.
Oh.
So all claws into the back of my head after I had come home from work and was just trying to relax. Yeah, a very different experience of cat.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Very different.
Thing is, Olive though apparently was an outback cat. She wasn't. She was a litter, I think, that had was on the street.
You can. I find that a lot of the time you can tell cats like that because they do tend to try and keep to themselves a little bit more. They don't like they like their own space as much as they like interacting with people. It's on their terms. Otherwise, very much that's a cats in general, isn't it?
She'll, if I'm sleeping on the bed and I leave the door open, she will come and sit right next to me. When I say right next to me, she'll be sleeping against my legs. So she's a very lovable cat when she gets to know you properly. She's getting there with you.
Oh, again, generally she gets affectionate with me when you're not around.
Of course.
She'll curl up and start purring and snuggle and like get all nestled in my arms. Basically what Nugget does to you when I'm not around.
Oh, Nugget is extremely lovable though. Can I have that back, Nugget? Thank you, buddy. You gotta come on camera if you want it. Sill's on her backseating tag? Yeah, I'm not gonna remove it. Don't backseat my cat playing time, you know?
No backseating how to play with cats.
Exactly. There is definitely some activity feed that I've missed. It's very hard to kind of like read them from here, especially when it's behind the camera.
We got... Is it Melma? Thank you so much for the Prime sub, lovely. Welcome on in. I'm sorry I'm peeking from the corner here, but like I have to look behind the camera. Thank you, Melma. We got Nat. Thank you very much for the 5 months, lovely. Thank you. Coming in. Curse Hyacinth, thank you for the 200 biddies. Thank you very much. We got Berks coming in with the...
Sorry, I didn't have attention on me for a little bit. I needed to...
Get it.
I don't wanna.
Get it.
I don't wanna.
Get it. I don't even know. Come back on camera. I didn't do it.
I have arrived. I don't know. I need to walk away for a sec. Oh, never mind. I'm staying.
Yeah, I just thought you'd take your interest. You gotta get on camera if you want to see it.
I have to go. Can I sip my chai latte? Can I have a singular sip of my chai latte?
We'll have to switch positions.
Okay. I don't know why you asked me to be here.
Because I love you.
And I love you.
But yes, anyway, where was I to? Bex, thank you for the 20 months, lovely. So remember Subverversary happens to be cat cam stream. Could you like it any better? I mean, that does sound pretty good, to be honest. That does sound pretty good.
I am vanquished.
You guys have seen this one before. Maybe on a certain old man clip, if you happen to remember that. But this is my lightsaber. I got it from the good old Disney theme park when I was in America a couple of years ago or something like that. Don't ask me which.
That's quite heavy.
It is quite weighty. It's got a lot of weight on the hilt because it's got metal in it.
Mine's lighter than yours by a fair margin.
It is actually, yeah. I wish I could turn it on, but it did die.
You did try.
And I'll be honest, I don't actually know how to get the batteries.
You have to unclip there, I believe. You have to unclip the middle to take the bottom off.
I don't even know how to do that.
Oh, actually, no, you have to unscrew to loosen the middle. Never mind. Now, I'm not going to touch it because I'll probably break it knowing my luck.
Yep. Oh, off camera. That's fine.
Let's not sit on the balls.
Oh.
Let's talk about the lightsaber, alright? Let's go
Okay.
talk about them. So, lightsabers, everybody.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so yours is significantly got a lot more going on with your design than
Alright.
mine. You got this, I believe in you.
Thank you. Trying to work out how to, I'm pretty sure this also enclips the blade.
Oh yeah, see my blade is held in by some Allen key screws.
Yeah, I mean, these are Allen key, but we only had to, like, clip them on. It was, like, magnetic.
Is the battery at the top?
They couldn't even see what I'm doing.
See, mine has the wrap which I added, which is not its usual look. If I take the wrap off. Let's do a wrap off!
Pretty sure this bit.
How did I attach this? I attached this really well.
There's the crystal. There's the Kyber crystal. I'm just trying to figure out where my batteries are. I legitimately have no idea. I wish I knew. I've pretty much taken apart my entire thing. That's fine.
Is it not rechargeable?
No, it didn't come with any cables or anything. I haven't seen this crystal since the day I put it in.
Well, there you go, your wonderful red crystal.
It's gotta go in there.
You Sith.
I like red, what can I say? I honestly don't know where the batteries are in this thing. And I don't really want to have to Allen key everything. Oh, unless...
No.
Pretty sure the blade comes out. Anyone who has one of these, do you guys know how the blade comes out? Because I feel like it's under the blade. It's not on the back, no. The back is the speaker.
And there's mine without the hilt wrap.
Those look pretty fancy, to be honest. Also nice. The cats have disappeared.
They have now. It's become lightsaber strip.
Yeah, they've both decided to kind of just run away. Olive's probably munching. Nugget is probably with her as well.
Oh wow, that actually still looks alright.
Batteries in a cylinder in the bottom. Have to turn it counterclockwise quarter turn. I think then you need a screwdriver. The blade, push it in and turn. I've only got Allen key. Bit in
I'll
there.
have a little look, my sweet.
Well, let me take off this bit.
That was such a satisfying clink. It's like it's all metal. It's all cast metal, isn't it? So it's actually solid. Like that's not plastic. This is all metal. That's all metal.
Yeah, that one's
That's
metal.
metal.
This one's like an aluminium, I think. This one is a combination. Bit of plastic, bit of aluminium.
It's still actual, like it's not
this one's
plastic. It's not acrylic. It's not like a synthetic. It's actual.
This is straight up metal.
Yes, you can hear that from the wonderful tinking sounds.
Nuggy is judging. Oh, he's come back.
Hello.
Hi, buddy. How you doing, little man?
Is your blade longer than my blade? I've got my longer one at my it is.
Yours is pointy though.
I mean, mine does go down slightly in there as well, but I've got my longer one, which I have stored away, because I've got a 30-inch blade and a 36-inch blade.
Where you going, Nuggies? I can't see you up there. Hi, Ollie. By the way, I see you in chat. Hi, Ollie. He's gone and decided to climb. He doesn't usually actually sit up there. You've got a bit of hair on your hair.
You have relinquished your blade, and I have taken it.
I think we're gonna unscrew like the Allen keys of it, because I can't screw anything out of that. That's a mighty long blade. It is a mighty long blade. It's funny. This lightsaber, it pretty much drained itself over time, because every now and again, when I'd like get up from a chair or something, it would make this creepy noise.
Yours is the same size Allen key as mine.
Is it the same, or is mine slightly bigger? Mine's a little bigger. Maybe.
All right then, show off.
What? This is
Alright.
an Allen key size. So you
Yeah.
ready to buy an Allen key size?
Never.
I did have my Allen keys recently. Where did I put them? What was that? Oh, I was doing that thing.
Oh, I remember when yours started making noises on its own.
Yeah, it was the creepiest thing ever.
Yeah, and the thing is, you didn't tell me it was making noises on its own. And one time, I think I was in this room on my own, and then just this random humming sound effect started playing. I had no idea what it was. I thought an alien was starting to come to abduct me. I was
It took me
terrified.
a while to figure it out.
Because I was like, there's either voices in the walls, or someone's outside the window.
I didn't turn on the air conditioner here. It's getting hot. Oh, but it's awkwardly on the other side of the room. Nugget, all I can see is your tail. You need to come down to the ground, little man.
Can't thought it was Phasma in real life. I think it happened when I was doing, was it around Spooky Game Month that it happened? Was that when I was playing all my scary games?
No.
Because I think I was supercharged with terror. Like, I was getting scared of people at work walking
But-
past me.
Why would you have been streaming scary games at my house?
No, it would have been, I would have played up the day beforehand. Because if I had played it throughout the week and then I came to visit you, I would have been supercharged still with Scary Gate.
Right, okay.
Yes.
I'm just trying to see if I left my Allen keys somewhere in here. Or if I put them in the garage.
I can distract them for a bit. I mean, anyone coming in to see you is going to be shocked to see me sitting here.
I know, look at that. The stream is run by man. What's my lady that they expect? My voice is significantly different.
Kaka!
Very nice. You're doing well entertaining.
Cuckoo kaka!
Did I put them in here? I feel like they're in the garage. I like how much things have changed. Okay, you gonna sit back down there and go
Your
to
bamboo tastes funny.
What do you mean by bamboo? That's what cats do. Are you a cat? Cat Nazis?
Stop eating plants, you know what? I'll eat some more.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find my Ellen.
Oh, you're abandoning me?
Yes. Not here, getting coffee.
Don't worry, you don't need to worry about what I'm doing. I'm doing nothing. Why, hello, chat. I've decided to take over the stream. This is my stream now. It is a Khan stream, so it's lovely to see you all here. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having a grand old time. I hope you're enjoying the cats, the fluffiness, the lightsabers. I hope you're enjoying these toys and the balls. I hope you're enjoying it all. I hope you're having a grand old time. It's lovely to see you all. So I can read chat right now, so if I see things that I can react to at a reasonable time and a reasonable pace, I will. You have until the time that the pearl once again reappears. Can you say Perry the platypus? Does that count? You gotta do your promise, I haven't forgotten. Revolution! No. Different chats. This chat doesn't have revolutions. No. Did I get the shipment of moldy mangoes? Eh, they were too moldy. By the time they arrived, they had turned into sludge. Pre-made smoothies, in fact. Hello, Army, hello! Do your best American impression. I don't know if I can. I'm not very good at the American accent, if I'm honest with you. Generally, whenever I try and do an American accent, it always ends up turning, like, more... I don't even know what's the right word. Southern? I don't really know how to do an American accent, if I'm honest with you. This is kind of how I go if I do one. It's not really good. I don't even know where this is from. This is just what I kind of go to straight away. Forrest Gump. British impression. What kind of British impression? You want British or do you want like shine your shoe for a sixpence, governor? I went down to the please sir, can I have some more? Close enough?
What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Yeah, fully in frame.
Well, I had to make sure. Again, look, I'll even go full. Hello, everybody. I'm here to talk to you about a wonderful new product called Cat. You can't see the cat because the cat decides when it wants to appear. Are you not a cat? As you can see, we have a cat. It's Clark Kent. Now I'm a superhero, here to save the day. You buying that? Anyway, now that you've returned, I shall relinquish my stream stealing.
Oh, I don't think we have any small enough. They're all too big. Why did they make these so difficult to get the batteries out?
It's a really super teeny tiny one.
Yeah. None of those.
No, I left mine on the desk.
Surely there is
Not
an
even
easy way
this
to get
one.
batteries. Oh. Look how small it is. None of those do it. Does anyone else who have these like 100% know if we have to take out the Allen keys for this?
No, the extended car warranty will come later. I'm going easy for it. I'm luring you into a false sense of security, and then when you least expect it, extended car warranty. But not at the moment. I saw a message and I responded to it. Now I shall go and see if I have any Allen keys.
Someone said don't need to unscrew anything, but I didn't see if there was another bit to that message. So you recharge with USB. There is nowhere to plug anything into this one. Karns is a rechargeable thing where you plug it in. This one doesn't have any spot where you plug it in at all. Push and twist the black part at the bottom of the hilt.
Speaker, though.
Yeah, is that a speaker? Which way am I twisting? I'm fine. Let me just get back slightly in the frame so I'm not like off camera. There we go. Flora's becoming a chess monster. It is a little bit, isn't it? I can't seem to find a comfy part of sitting in the frame here. I'm still in current spot.
How could you?
Oh. Righty tighty lefty loosey. It's not budging.
You got this. Use the pearl strength.
Well, there's a way to take the blade out. I know that much.
I think you have to push in and twist. It started. May I have another see out your hilt?
Pulling apart the entire thing here, guys.
It's not something where I'd want to force it.
No, don't force it. They never showed us how to change it. They're super tight. You usually have to use pliers.
That would explain probably those grip points there.
Why did they make it so hard to change the batteries?
It would also be one of those, if you had any of those kitchen plastic grips for opening jars, to get that extra grip on would probably also work, but it's also up to you.
I'm probably too afraid to break it at this point. But I mean, something to think about, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. You got this. Hey,
Got it?
it is a done.
When you can't open a glass jar, you hit it really hard and it opens but in the wrong spot. I don't think we can apply that to this particular scenario.
Once the battery compartment is out, you do have to unscrew one screw to get the actual batteries.
Okay. But why? Why do they cover it so much? Tight slate kiddos don't decide to go on a battery acid trip. Like, there's so many. All you have to do is have a screw for that, though. Like so many other toys, I find it very strange to. Goes this way, I'm pretty sure. Ah, how lovely the FOV on that.
Maybe ask the cats for help.
Cat cool though.
They're good at getting into places they're not supposed to.
This is true.
Read my eyes, do I want to stay? If you thought you weren't made that way, it's the choices we make. We give
I think it's fine.
So I hope everyone's enjoying this lightsaber disassembly reassembly stream. It's very involved, very minimum confusion.
All the minimum confusion.
All the minimum confusion. I need to rewrap my lightsaber.
You do have to rewrap it. This has turned into a lightsaber stream.
Yes. How did I do it last time? But again, I hope everyone's still fully entertained.
Yeah, sorry, there's a lot less cats than I thought there would be. They're kind of all just hiding a little bit off screen.
Well, you know, they get to see the beautiful you. That's right, I put you on the spot. How are you going to react? Hoo-hoo!
Can't say I agree.
Sudden compliment.
We can agree to disagree.
Do you want to whack me after that?
No. No, I don't. But we can agree to disagree. Alright. That's fine. This one goes away now. By the way, for this stream, it's not going to be like the full 4 hours. I didn't exactly say it at the start. But it's not going to be full 4 hours. Probably going to go for like 2 hours on this one. I was thinking. Because cats...
Again, Olive has
Cat's gonna get
decided
tired.
to just chill out of frame once again.
Yeah, she's sitting up. I might adjust the camera at this point.
Just to
She's gonna
get
stay there.
Cat in the frame.
Yeah. I ripped my bag. It's fine.
What? Oh no!
It's only kid. Oh, crap.
Do you want to sew it? I've got my needle and the thread ready.
No, thank you. Okay, hang on. Let's adjust the
There's
technicalities.
one skill that's handy to know, no matter who you are. It's using a needle and thread. I think it's a very handy skill to be able to sew up things if need be.
There he goes. At least the cat in frame. Okay. Hey, little Missy. You comfy?
Ah!
He's turned right off again.
I'm trying to wrap up my... you know what? I might do this in another room.
You're fine. I'm doing here. Don't run away. I'm gonna press the button.
It's very easy to press the button.
It is. Ugh. Didn't expect this to go for 4 hours, but how has it already been over an hour? It has gone very fast, hasn't it?
Time goes flying.
It does. Just like cats when they're playing with toys.
That they do.
Have you shown them your top hat yet? You've been slightly off camera the whole time.
No, I haven't. You may wear it.
You want me to wear your top hat?
Oh, it looks lovely!
My ear's broken. There we go.
Now we have cats.
Don't sit up there now. If I just adjusted the camera so they could see. Yeah, I've got the minister hat. In Hermitcraft, they have minister hats for the neighborhood district folks.
Oh, right!
I'm a minister now in real life.
Well, look at that! That'll be for now. I'll fix it up later. I'll figure it out.
Okay, but it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible, no. I mean, I'm not... It's hard to find things that suit me. And I've also found that I can't find a singular pair of glasses that suits me either. Glasses, hats. You disagree, but I disagree with your disagreeal. I don't think you guys can hear him back there, but you know. He says he disagrees about my ability to find glasses that fit me. End up having your Nerf battle with Khan? No, I still have to get, like... He's got to get one that doesn't hurt as much. And I've got to get one that shoots more consistently. Any glasses on hand? Probably just Khan's that he was wearing earlier. They don't fit me, though. Do you have your glasses, Khan? Do you have your glasses?
Which ones?
The ones you were wearing before.
In there, yeah.
You want to bring that?
I was just returning this one who decided to escape.
Stolen. I'm going there.
Try not to poke your eye out. Very delicately.
That shouldn't look too bad.
That doesn't look bad at all.
I'm doing that next.
What face were you doing? Were you doing opposing face?
I wouldn't call it a pose. Look at smart school. I do a little bit, don't I? It's bringing back to my high school days. Hold on. That's what they do, right?
You're looking fabulous, my dear.
Thank you. We usually have them slightly down, right? So that you're wearing glasses, but you're not actually looking into them.
Not bad. It's a bit dusty.
I bestow upon thee Ministry of Cat.
Thank you. I am very honored to be Minister of Cat.
You're trying to be twinnies, both wearing black. I wear black a lot. And Khan knows that. To be fair, I try not to wear all black, but at the same time, it kind of just happens sometimes. New Minister hype! Balls! We have a new Minister of Hermitcraft now. We better have a bunch of cats somewhere for him to be Minister of. Look how cozy. I like how you can still see Olive just. Khan looking quite dapper. You just gotta have your little sip of tea.
I do need to have more of my chai. You don't need to fetch it for me. It's alright, my dear. Oh, thank you.
We must complete the look.
I take. See? You throw out the pinky. Ah. Delightful. Now all I need is some... Oh no. Nugget is amongst the cables. Cast out the catfishing rods. Reel them in.
Come here, Nuggy.
Come now, boy. Woo!
What? We're gonna go in there.
Okay.
Just missing the goggles and briefcase. You have goggles, don't you?
Not here.
You've got your steampunk hat though.
And not here. I've got none of my other stuff here. I've got none of my actual outfits or costume pieces. Nothing is here besides the top hat.
Is there a bunny rabbit in there now?
No! I don't know. I was trying to imagine a creature attacking me from the hat, but instead it just looked like I was smacking myself in the face with a hat. In my mind, it was I envisioned it very clearly, but I forget sometimes that what I envision in my head is not what the rest of the world sees. I hope you enjoyed that.
What is on top of the hat exactly? It's a feather, I believe. Nugget, you want to run away? No! No, Nugget!
No, we saw it.
Poor Grey Cattle wants the... Wait, poor Grey Cattle wants the one now? She's probably looking at it a little.
Maths methods quiz tomorrow. Best of luck for your maths methods test quiz. Oh gosh, maths. That's a scary word.
I miss the days of actually having a math textbook to follow along and learn the different formulas and stuff to use on them. It was just a fun brain challenge.
My brain was never good with numbers. Words and English, yes. Numbers, no. Which has really, I found out again, because over the years, all the jobs I've had to do have not required numbers at all. And my latest job requires numbers. Large numbers. And my brain gets frazzled. And then I get put on the spot. It's like, alright, 3,656 divided by 2 and then divide that by 2. I'm like, 1,000 something.
Yes. You need to do more math on stream, then you'll learn.
Maths on stream?
Yeah.
No.
Under pressure. Why?
No. I
It's
don't.
good pressure.
I think I don't want everyone to hurt themselves with the amount of face palming they will be doing.
What is 1,526 divided by 2?
1,526 is 700 something. 783.
I don't actually know the answer. Face palming will do us some good, you never know. Might lose a few brain cells though. If you keep face palming yourself, eventually I don't think that does it good for the brain cells. 763.
But I'm also seeing someone say 778.
Where? Oh, there. I was like, there's three. There's three.
So I was off by
763.
20. Oh, that wasn't too bad for me. Also, the thing is with face palming, I really commit to the face palming bit when I do face palms.
You slap
Like,
yourself.
I really do the full, like, thing. Like, I commit. That's gonna sting. But if you're gonna do a face palm bit, you might as well make it have full impact. Literally.
Really, siblings? I'm the one that wants a round face. You want to trade? I would love to trade with you. Swills didn't hear the question. Here's another one.
Oh no.
What is 2,014 divided by 2?
1007.
There you go. Good start. Alright, what is 2,125 divided by 3?
1,225.
Yeah.
1,225.
Divided by 3.
612.5?
Don't ask me, I don't know the answer.
No, I'm way off. Apparently, I'm very, very, very way off. Oh, wait, no. Oh,
It was
yeah.
2,125.
Ah,
What was all that?
I see where I went wrong. So it would be...
Divided by 3. Not 2, by 3.
Yep, no, I'm bad. I'm bad at numbers. Don't ever ask me math situations. If we were ever in a survival situation, I would sure hope that I could pull out a calculator.
Yeah, fluff in your head.
Thank you, my dear.
Maths at school? Nah, maths at stream. The thing that I always talk about quite often is that when it comes to school, a lot of it just isn't engaging for kids. And when you grow up, you start to like realize the fun ways of doing the stuff that you were learning at school, and then you actually want to learn. Because at school, they don't think of a lot of teachers. 99% of them do not do it in a fun way, and they wonder why the students aren't engaged. It's because, well, it's very boring. They're like, just read the page and answer the questions. It's like,
The thing is, I still have all of my school books from when I went to high school, and I actually do feel like a lot of the time pulling out my old school books and relearning all the maths and stuff that they teach you in the school books now with my no longer in school mindset, because I'm actually interested in learning it. I'm not just like being told like you have to learn it. You gotta do the thing.
yeah.
Now you sit down there and you pull out that book and you study.
I don't have to deal with that anymore. Now I can sit down on my own terms, be like, no, you sit down. Because I actually want to learn. I want to go back through it, refresh my brain. As I've gone older, and I've had to do a lot less brain usage, really. It's been pretty simple brain usage over the last couple of years. And you can definitely feel, at least I feel as I've gone older, that my brain is not quite as snappy or quick as it used to be.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing as like doing even like crosswords or puzzles or assembling things or doing things like that is really nice for the brain. Like you're actually starting to rewire, relearning. I really think I'm at the stage where I'm kind of craving relearning the things that I was being forced to learn, but at my own pace.
My problem is I would love to go back and relearn them, but I don't have time. And when I do have time, I don't really feel like sitting and opening a book and learning maths figures. What's 54 divided by 2?
87.
54 divided by 2.
722. 1,000? 2,000. 3,000. Kajillion. A number less than the number you said. Technically, I'm not wrong.
I knew the answer straight away this time in my head. And yes, it is 27 for all those that were saying 27. It is indeed 27. Yeah, not multiplied. He tries. It's okay, he tries. Top of his still in his lunch. Hold on. You've got to put on these glasses. Oh, one of the glasses look like with the top.
Oh, it's time to be a pickpocket, I think.
It's not a pickpocket look.
Isn't it?
No.
Let's sit
You
down
look
and
like,
do taxes.
You look like you're a yeah. Like someone working in the taxation
Come now,
office.
Jeeves, we must go forth on our carriage to the local manor where we will assess their taxes.
Or is the
I
square,
hear they will have crumpets and scones with the finest of mulberry jams.
the square root of 54? It's not like the same the number times by itself to make that number. Square roots again? I'm trying to remember what square roots are. It's been a long time. It's like someone's interested in some big business. Is there anyone on the server that's wearing like glasses and a hat? I think
The
it's just one
Artful
hat, sorry.
Dodger, entertaining TV show.
Math, no S because I'm American and math isn't plural here. Stream. Fair enough. I mean, it's kind of like that at the moment. The cat Olive asleep up there. Nugget's sitting off the edge of the camera. Cat stream is definitely not what I expect because normally they're so active and wanting to play like crazy. But now we're just here. I have been missing a lot of notifications. I'm gonna duck off to the
If you
side
would
to
like
read
to do that, I might do a very quick bathroom break while you catch up.
well, the thing is though, I have to look off camera because I've dodged around the camera. Look.
So you need me to be centerfold of the camera while you read things?
Yep. Okay, let me just see here. We got Luciano. Thank you so much for the 20 months. Welcome back in. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I read comments at the same time. Puppy, thank you for the 100 biddies. As much as I love cats, I got very sick from Singapore's Taylor Swift show. Your migraine's trying to murder me and I haven't slept in 48 hours. My gosh. Go get some rest, puppy. I hope you do recover well. And get rid of that migraine. I know how those feel. But I hope you do feel better soon, lovely. Thank you very much for coming in today. We got Nefera, thank you very much for the 3 months as well. Thank you very much, Nefera. Brian of Fast, thank you for the 100 videos. Lots of work meetings today, so can't stay.
I'm a distraction for them, not for you.
But having a great stream, you're all the best. Thank you, Brian. I hope you have a lovely day today. I might have missed you at this point, but thank you very much. And thank you very much, Scary, for the kind words as well. Hello. Chook, thank you for the 100 videos. Don't know what I'm watching here. Too afraid to ask, but I see cat. I press like. I think there is a like button on streams, but I appreciate the support. Thank you. We got Luciano also coming in with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. That is very generous of you. Oh, you're coming right after your resub. Thank you very much. We got Zig with the 15 biddies. Don't forget the promise. Have you failed the promise?
Nope. I still got time.
Your ball's rolling away.
It has.
I haven't thanked everybody yet. Can I see the activity feed in my phone? This is the real question.
That's a good question.
Activity feed. I can see it. Let me scroll a little bit. Except I can't filter. So I don't. I don't know why we can't filter the activity feed in that one. So I'll just try my best and see. Actually, this isn't even refreshed. Old. Try that again. Okay. We got, this is still old activity feed. What is... I already read that one. Let me just redo it entirely. I also might have to go up to the computer to have a bit of a read. How long have we been together? We have been a year and a half? He doesn't feel like contributing to that answer.
What was the question, sorry?
How
I'm
long
distracted by
have-
my own things.
How long have we been together? A year and a half, no?
Has it been a year and a half?
It was September or
No,
November.
November. And it's
November of 2020.
not last year, but the year
2022?
was 2023, wasn't it?
2022. What 2024?
No, 2022. Yes, it was 20. Yes, yes. So yeah.
Yeah. So a little while. You guys didn't get to really meet him until a little while after that. Okay. I might have to go to the computer to read these. It's not
It's
refreshing.
all good.
Huh. Don't mind me. I'm gonna go behind the camera for a little bit. Okay. We got Dragon Fang. Thank you very much for the 100 biddies, lovely. Where are you disappearing, Jake?
I'm getting items for bits.
Okay, he's getting items for bits. Okay, I'm not sure what he's up to, but sorry if the sound sounds a little distant back here, guys. We've got Zig the Cat Guy. Thank you for the 15 biddies. Wait, I already said thank you for that, but thank you very much there. Girly Wollies. MC Zach Tanners, thank you for the 19-month, lovely as well. Comment and thank you very much. Blue Bun, thank you for 100 biddies. These are some oddly human-shaped cats. Our cats have ditched us on camera today, apparently. My rug is slowly getting more crinkled by the time. Thank you very much. We got Puppy! Puppy gifted 10 gifted subs. I didn't even see those when Puppy was here. Thank you very much, Puppy. Thank you for the 10 if you do hear this at some point. Thank you, lovely. Gasps gifted a sub to Ollie.
A tub.
A tub. Thank you, Gasps. Is it Richard Cranium? Thank you for tier 1. Welcome on in as well. Thank you, Richard. We got Puppy with 100 videos before that as well. Thank you, Puppy, again too. We had Mayma, thank you for the Prime sub. Nat, thank you for the 5 months. Hello. Curse Hyacinth, thank you for the 200 biddies. Boreas Laura, thank you for the 31 months. Hello. Thank you so much. Chook with 100 biddies. Hi, Lunacry and Monsieur Khan. This cheer is actually for the cat. Thank you, Chook. Bardley, thank you for the 1,000 biddies as well. Comment, I think I might have read that one, but thank you very much. Baddick Commander, thank you for the 4 months. Nugget reminds me of my old cat, Gizmo. That's an adorable name for a black cat like that. I love it. Let me just see as well. Mr. Rusky, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. Loves to chat with Black Kitty. I actually grew up with a black cat as a child. And when I was older, I just had to have one of my own, and that's my little nuggie. So, always wanted a black kitty of my own. Thank you, guys, for the 10 biddies and for the kind words as well. I'm gonna say, you're all such a pretty couple. Thanks. What are you making that face for?
Oh no, just because I'm in front of the camera, I don't know what to do.
Not great. Thank you for the 10 biddies. Good morning, afternoon. You should have TTS. Honestly, that's probably something I should turn on for this stream. I don't usually have it, but at the same time, also, I haven't got sounds playing out, so that still wouldn't work. I don't have sound, like, I've got everything through headphones right now, so we can't even hear the music. Because if we had it on through speakers,
I've
it
got a
would've done
wonderful
what we
thing
want.
you could use that plays so many different sounds for you.
We won't be able to hear them. Quintali, I think you said you had to go, but I want to read yours out just in case you do hear this. Thank you for the 100 biddies. My beautiful favourite couple, you two are so cute together. Pearl, I give you permission to share the card about what happened with me last year, and a little sharing with you with the rest of what I'm going through. It's quite personal though. It is quite personal. I feel like I don't want to get the info wrong. Quintali, I know you're not. I know you've popped off now at this point. But it was about a family member passing away and talking about that they loved certain planes as well. And it was something they want me to build one in Minecraft. I'm still trying to think of like the best place in time to build it. Yeah, sorry, it is because I'm behind the microphone, like you've got to focus, the sound goes here, but because I'm on the side, this is a dynamic, so it sounds like a bit more distant. So I do apologise if I'm probably a little bit quieter.
And I don't want to be talking and overriding while you're
Yeah.
doing all these things.
The music is a bit distracting, but we can still hear you. Do I need to turn the mic? I can't turn it this way.
Everybody.
I'll try and go backwards a little bit so you can hear me a bit better, but yeah. It is the sure, yeah. Do I turn down the music a little bit, maybe? Cool, amazing.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was
Copyright.
Okay. Alright.
Copyright.
Okay.
Copyright.
Is that spot on, is it?
Copyright.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fantasy, thank you very much for the 2 gifted subs as well. Fantasy, thank you. We got TJYK, thank you for the 500 biddies. Have you experienced the permit office and how amazingly painfully Greg managed to capture the feeling of sounding mixed with ignorance? I have seen the permit office before he actually did it on the server, but I haven't been there on the server myself yet. I'm waiting for a video for that.
Khan, what should I tell my barber to get a haircut like thee? Well, I can tell you my exact phrasing every time I go to get a haircut. I say to the barber, I'm like, Barber, I have a request for you. A mighty strong request. I want a short back and sides, number 2 fade, with a bit of a fringe swept to the backside.
You got ornament
With
on the
a, with blended hair.
I don't know if they were able to process any of that, but I'm sure that they can always replay the clip. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going here real quick, just so we can catch up, so I can sit back in front of the mic. Cherry Pie, thank you for the 100 biddies as well before. Thank you, lovely. We got Luna Ball, thank you for the 3 months of tier 1. Hope you don't regret being stuck with me for the next 3 months. Thank you very much, Luna Ball. Sean, I think I got those 10 gifted subs earlier, right? If that is the same gift that I caught. Thank you very much again, though. Bambi, thank you for the 50 biddies. Hello, Pan, Curl, and Katos. PS Nugget is going to disappear. Why are you two wearing all black? That's just what we do. So...
It's a good colour.
You need to...
Oh no, I was just reading a comment there.
Oh, for the... Never mind, we can slow down the replay.
For me, it was just interesting because I was like, Karen, I want you to know that I think you kind of look like Dean from Supernatural. The very first time I ever got a short back and side haircut with a bit of a fringe, I showed a photo to the barber of Dean from Supernatural. And I was like, that's the kind of haircut I want. And it's evolved over time since then and changed and adjusted, but that was my origin point for my haircut.
That is adorable. I love that.
Dean from Supernatural.
There you go. It's Olive on top of the cat tree at the moment. Nugget is sitting under the desk and sleeping under there. He's decided that's where he's going to stay. We got my Lord Junior, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back in, lovely there. Parisius, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome on in. PJYK, thank you for the 29 months. What just happened?
I'm just taking things back out of the room. What's the time?
Oh, okay. We're currently 1:37, so it's 12:34. Okay. Sorry guys, I am off camera for a second. I'm just trying to catch up a little bit here. I think we're actually almost caught up. I think I actually am caught up. Never mind, we're good. I can sit in front of the camera just a little second here. Greenship, thank you for the 111 biddies as well. Luciano, 1,000 biddies, cheer for Khan Magic Performance. Was that the previous one, or are you asking for one?
Thank you.
Dragon Faith, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Thank you very much, lovelies. Yeah. Fix a few things as well on here. There we go. That pushes. Okay. Sitting back down. Okay. We're fine now. Nugget's missing. Yeah, Nugget is just sitting under the desk. I don't know. That's just kind of where he likes to sit sometimes. This is a cat stream, and they've decided that they don't want to be in front of the camera today. Oliver's just chilling. Slightly, a little bit off camera. Olive really blends with the cats out. She does. I mean, it doesn't help that the curtains are also grey.
Back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay. Chocat, thank you for the 2.4 months, 2 years. You like a lot on stream, but super grateful for the work you put out. Oh, well, thank you very much, Chocat. And welcome back in. 2 years is insane. Thank you, thank you.
I mean, yeah, there is cat.
There is cat.
There is cat.
There
so
is a bit of cat. There is at least a cat.
There is a bit of cat.
I thought there would be a lot more Nugget play sessions.
There were a lot of zoomies before stream started. I heard Nugget going boom, 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 boom.
Yes, there was plenty of them running around before, and plenty of them sitting in front of the camera before stream.
And they're like, yeah, no, I'm good.
How tall are you two?
I'm 6 foot, apparently.
I'd say you're probably slightly taller than 6 foot.
I'm 6 foot.
Very
We
well.
are both 6 foot, but there is like a very small margin.
You are 6 foot and a fraction.
Yes,
Will you accept that?
I can accept that. But I'm not 6'1". I'm 6.
6 foot and a fraction.
I'm slightly taller than him.
And I'm going to ignore that. I'm not going to rise to that. The cheek! The sheer audacity!
Hello! Matching outfits. Yeah, a little bit. He's wearing actual proper blue jeans, not that you can tell.
A dark blue.
Dark blue.
Dark
yeah.
blue.
Almost matching. We did get these on the weekend. Where's yours? There you go. We got these on the weekend at our Queen Vic market.
Mm-hmm.
We try and be matching in certain ways. It's just coziness.
The Celtic theme and the Celtic
Celtic.
ring and
Yeah, I've got the tree of life on my wrist.
yeah.
I don't know what symbol yours is though.
No clue, but I decided to give you the Celtic one because I usually wear Celtic stuff. So that way you've got Celtic
Yes,
instead of
well-
me. So it's a bit kind of like something that I.
I've got Celtic on the necklace, right?
Yes, well that was the
Celtic
whole
knot.
thing. You have the Celtic necklace and I have the Celtic ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys are so cute and very tall. I think if I remember reading the first message there, it poofed up when I looked away for a second.
How
We
was
are.
D&D over the weekend?
I haven't
Do you want to
actually.
explain your actions on
My
D&D?
actions were perfectly entertaining and made one of the best moments of
Let's
the game.
pick a fight with a honey badger called Steve 5 seconds into the actual D&D session. Let's pick a fight with a honey badger running a bar.
I was a 7 foot tall barbarian that most of my stats were in strength. I just wanted to smash things.
I merely wanted to figure out how musical instruments were being played without anyone touching them. And then everything went wrong.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when one of our party members tries to steal a crystal.
A crystal explodes. We wipe out the entire bar. We destroy.
You wiped out the entire bar.
You push someone down an elevator shaft.
Hey, that was epic. That was apparently the last boss fight, and the way that it went was like, I'm trying to use real names here as well. One of our other friends was like, canonically a brother
You
of
can say
the end
they're
boss.
Cotton.
I'll call it Cotton. Okay, let's call him Cotton. Cotton was canonically a brother of like the big boss fight that was supposed to happen at the end,
Yeah.
and I was like at the top of an elevator shaft because I was hiding away somewhere, and they were at the bottom all having a big chat with that brother about to start a fight. That was a guard. A super big, strong guy, had fancy wings and everything like that. And
This was after both you and Cotton decided to jump down the elevator shaft
yeah,
when all the rest of us discovered that there were stairs right next to it that
I
led
didn't have any
down.
brain cells. That's what my character was. I played right into that.
You had 0 intelligence and Cotton had negative intelligence.
And then seemed to go pretty well. So anyway, yeah, we kind of jumped down the shaft, and this guy came in, the big boss guy came in, and Cotton decided to start challenging his brother to jump down the elevator shaft because they were calling him, oh, you won't do it.
You wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't jump down the
I
elevator
jumped down the
shaft.
elevator shaft. Can you not do that?
And he was doing a thing of like, well, if you jump down the elevator shaft, then I will come with you peacefully instead of having to do a fight. So the boss guy gave in and decided to walk back up the stairs to jump down
And
the
the
elevator
guards were like,
shaft.
don't go anywhere. Our captain will arrive very quickly in a very cool fashion.
Yeah.
We're sure.
A very cool fashion specifically. So now my character could hear the footsteps coming up the stairs because I was halfway down the stairs at this point, trying to flank them all, to fight them. And so I turned around and went back up the stairs and hid slightly around the corner of one of the walls. And this guy came up the stairs and was looking over the edge of the elevator shaft ready to do his jump. And my character just went and Sparta kicked him off the edge after he took his wings off. And he fell down that elevator shaft.
What was it the DM said? They were just like, everyone at the bottom of the elevator shaft were just kind of like standing around waiting for like this big like boss captain to like
Yeah, do this epic
land
drop.
majestically and be all heroic.
Yeah.
And so they're just standing there waiting and all they hear is this like shatters through the metal roof of the elevator.
The worst
And
part
below.
was the whole thing with this world was that there was these crystals, and the thing is, if they got destroyed or cracked, they would blow up in different ways.
I think the DM said there was like 500 different things
Yeah.
that could happen.
And this boss guy had a crystal on his arm or on his chest, so when he fell and hit the bottom of the elevator shaft, he exploded.
It started a chain reaction causing a mega earthquake.
Yeah. So I killed the big boss guy by shoving him down an elevator shaft, and then I walked down afterwards because I stole his wings that he left on the ground. I took his wings and walked down the stairs, and I was just like, hey, so what's going on? What happened?
Mm-hmm.
I just walked in with those in my hands, and there was a couple of guards still down the bottom, trying to arrest them, and I used my intimidation skills to get them to drop their armor, their tools and weapons, and scurry back up the stairs and away. It was great.
And meanwhile, my wonderful character, Praff Bibble, the High Elf Mage.
Mine was called Grumbly, by the way. My little Grumbly barbarian.
Yeah, yes, you really embrace that. Even the fact that we were trying to talk our way out of the fight in the bar, and there was that archer, and you decide to come up behind the archer with your axe and cleave them in twain,
Well, for what?
ruining all negotiations from the equation.
There was never gonna arrest you or kill you.
Only to find a letter to their family on their armor as well. Thank you very much. Yeah.
They were gonna kill you.
We were going to talk our way out of it.
You were not gonna talk your way out of it.
And never mind the fact that I almost set the bar on fire.
I just wanted my meal. You know what was happening at the start? How I started a fight with a honey badger? There was the honey badger, and he was like serving people at the bar.
Talked with like a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, I just wanted a good beef dish. And the thing is, though, this bar place was on the edge of the ocean, and they mostly sell fish. And their beef that they had was a really small portion, and it was like a week's wage worth.
Six silver.
Yeah, it was like 6 silver. I thought it was 9 silver.
No, it was 6 silver until you started trying to intimidate Steve, the honey badger, and then they're like, look, you got 2 choices. You can either leave the bar, or you can pay me 9 gold, because it's like 9 silver
Yeah, it
now.
was
It's
6,
9
and
silver
it went up to
now
9.
after the attitude you're giving me. Those are your 2 options. And then it was like, cut to what we're doing while you were left.
Yeah, I was in the middle of ready to start a fight.
As
with
the honey badger like climbs up onto the bar bench to stare at you.
He was still too short. I was
Yes.
7 foot, and he was
a honey
he
badger.
was still looking up at me. He was really struggling. I was pretty much given the full intimidation. I just wanted my beef dish for a good price, not to like cost me a week's worth wage of money. It's like that's it's too expensive.
I'm also going to say I don't think I got enough recognition for being the hero of that entire campaign.
I'm the one that Sparta kicked the guy down the elevator.
And started a chain reaction of an earthquake that was going to make everything collapse and be destroyed. Who's the one that turned back time to the point before we got into a fight with anyone?
You could have turned.
This guy.
But the thing is, you turned it back to a point where the fight was pretty much already started. You could have turned it
what
back to
happened?
before we entered the
Well,
tavern.
what happened? I dragged everyone out of the bar.
Yeah, and then we.
I
made
walked
no
out of the
progress.
bar, I pointed at you, and I was like, no, and I pointed to the honey badger and was like, down.
But then
And we walked out.
We got nothing. We didn't get any crystals or anything else.
We survived.
We
survived.
spent 3 hours in that campaign, and we just went straight back to where we started and got nothing out of it. None of us spent any gold or money of any kind. We just picked some fights, blew up the place, and went back in time to where we started.
It turned out that the DM also had this entire campaign that we weren't meant to be in the bar for this long at all. Apparently there was this whole thing where we were meant to talk to people and eventually go out on the high seas and fight like a pirate skeleton crew out on the ocean.
Yeah, he
And
had a
we-
whole thing laid out for us, and we just stayed in the bar the whole time.
We just stayed in the bar and then went into the secret laboratory after the bar. You pushed me in a giant pool of water where there was a mermaid
you were
creature
talking
underneath.
nonsense.
I was telling everyone to be careful because I sensed a huge magic influx in the area. And you pushed me in the magic pool in the room that we
everyone wanted
teleported
me to
into.
push you in the pool, and my role was my athletic.
I was trying to talk logic.
We don't talk logic in our party.
Well, apparently no one
It's
had the
just math.
intelligence to muscle brains.
Yeah, well, I bet the boss, didn't I?
I saved the day.
I beat the boss.
I turned back time.
You did nothing but turn back time.
To a point where everyone was going to survive.
Yeah, but not to a point where we were outside of the tavern.
Because they said to think back to a time and I thought back to a time in the bar. I didn't have a point of reference before we entered the bar.
You could have. You could have point of reference before you even walked in there.
Could have.
See?
Mm.
See?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. What was your character's class? It was a wizard.
Sage.
Background sage.
Background sage, but he was
Class
a wizard.
wizard.
Yeah. D&D online with Khan and friends for a stream.
Or let's just do co-op Baldur's Gate 3.
Go Baldur's Gate.
Co-op Baldur's Gate 3.
Still play Baldur's Gate. It's very tempting.
I think you would enjoy it.
I actually, I haven't done many sessions of D&D. Before that session on the weekend, I hadn't played in several years.
Turn back time.
And even then,
Find a way.
I'd only done 3 sessions of D&D in total. So that was my first session of D&D. It's quite enjoyable. It's
It is
honestly
fun.
pretty easy to understand too, with the exception that sometimes you feel like you make decisions that you probably shouldn't just for the sake of making a decision.
Oh, that's the fun of D&D.
Yeah.
And it's up to the DM to deal with your shenanigans. You are the characters living in the world. You do things how you think your character would react to them, and it's up to the DM to steer that story still going strong.
If I had a character that actually had more intelligence, I would think about it a bit more logically. But instead, mine was just smash.
Yeah.
I just smash.
Yeah. My character, my character was the wizard who had an inferiority complex about strength, which is why I always treated your character as muscle brains.
Rude.
And always looked as if I had found a fly in my soup and more flies were being added, and had the physique of a scarecrow come to life.
Yeah. He was pretty scraggly.
He was mean. He had a very bad personality. He had a real bad personality. Ooh.
Jim says, what are we drinking in the mug? Need to know.
Spiced chai latte.
There you go. He's a tea drinker. You guys will probably
Tea,
get along well.
coffee, chai, all kinds.
Yes, he does.
I love tea.
You do.
I'm also happy to talk about tea. I can talk about tea, green tea, white tea, black
You've got him
leaf
started,
tea.
Jem.
We can talk about mountain-grown coffee. We can talk about the coffee origins. We can talk about the forms of roasting coffee beans, cold drip. I'll stop. But
This guy with tea is like Scar with Disney. Don't like hot drinks, yes? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of hot drinks. The main problem is, I don't mind them, but when you first pour them, they're too hot. So then you wait for them to cool down, but then you have 30 seconds or something before it gets too cold. And then I don't like it when it's that cold. You know, if it starts off hot, I don't want it when it's cold, but I love a good iced iced coffee.
and I'll drink anything in any temperature, cold or hot. Nugget.
Nuggy, there's toys over here for you to play with. What are you playing with my cords for? That's a rat's nest under that desk. I need to get my cable sorted out. Picky Pearl. I am quite picky, I think, when it comes to drinks. Depends on the day, really. But I do like to try hot drinks. It's just whenever I have them, I never finish them. It's extremely rare for me to finish them. What?
I'm trying to think of a time where I've seen you consume a hot beverage since I've
I
known
don't
you.
really consume one in front of you.
You never have. In fact, I've offered you
Yeah.
different forms of
I haven't wanted
teas and coffees, and
No.
you're like, no.
I had one in America when I last went, which was alright. But no, I don't typically have them. They are rare. But whenever I do have them, I just don't finish them.
Oh, bubble tea. Now that's a whole other range of tea that I could talk about.
Come on, Nuggy.
Are we talking about bubble tea with the tapioca pearls? Are we talking about the tapioca pearls for bubble tea that burst in your mouth with flavors inside? Are we talking about all the different kinds of topping? Are we talking about brown sugar bubble tea? Are we talking about just normal? I want bubble tea.
Last time I tried bubble tea, I didn't like it. There was also a question that I wanted to answer, but I've lost it. I didn't see the. Can't read the question. Oh,
You ate that for a second.
oh yes, it went straight in my mouth.
The angle, from my perspective, which was the profile view, was the string had gone perfectly to where your mouth was. So you were just going, but it looked like it had gone in.
Was it my hot chocolate? Ah, yes, the hot chocolate one. I don't actually like hot chocolate, no. Not a big fan of the hot chocolate. Don't flick your eyes at me.
I'm telling you, if you just let me make you tea and coffee in the way that I make tea and coffee, you'll thoroughly enjoy it.
That's what they all say.
Everyone makes things ever so slightly different. Everyone has their own personal flair and personal touch to the process.
Good catch, buddy. He's just on camera. You hear these little noises? Oh, don't fall over. He's just as clutchy as we are.
That's hard to do.
It's hard to do. Not eating here. Milo's superior to hot chocolate anyways. Even then, I'm picky with Milo too.
I still found it horrifying when I found out people had Milo with water. There were so many videos I saw on for a while. It was a couple of years ago where I saw people from America trying Milo for the first time, and they mixed it with water and not milk, and they did like 1 teaspoon of Milo.
It's like when I see them try Vegemite and they take this gigantic spoon of Vegemite and expect it to taste good. I don't know if I missed anybody in chat, but I feel like I might have missed some replies.
No.
Can't believe you're friends with a tea, coffee, and a hot chocolate hater. With a tea, coffee, and hot chocolate hater. I don't hate them. There's a difference.
It's my floor now. Smooth.
Yeah, I wanted to. It's fine. I'm not a hater, but it just depends on the day. and Jim, come to Australia, or I'll bring him with me next time I meet you. Milo is delicious was my favorite. Is your favorite drink? I definitely had more of it as a kid. It's very rare I have it these days. I don't think I even actually have any in the.
My sister used to do this delightful thing for a while when I was a kid. She would make like these Milo smoothie milkshakes. So she would get milk, she would get Milo, she would combine it with vanilla ice cream in a blender, and then sprinkle shaved chocolate on top, and it was...
Those are pretty good. I do like a good smoothie. Send each other food and try it on stream. I'll send Canadian snacks. I mean, I'm down for that. 100%. I would love to exchange snacks. Absolutely. Just pre-warning that it's very expensive to send things to Australia.
I've never tried.
Our postage is insanely expensive for international stuff. I think I tried to send like Korean something years ago, and it was like $30 for a tiny plushie. It was like $2 worth.
Cooking stream, my dear?
Cooking stream. I think cooking streams are difficult though, because that means I have to have a computer downstairs. Yes, it's a bit difficult. I did give you guys the option with that with my Subfest. This is actually part of the Subfest thing. I gave you guys an option, but you didn't get to the level.
Nugget.
Same for Newfoundland. We all both suffer. It works. We exchanged. We can have a chat about that if you would really want to do it, because I can absolutely send some snackies over.
It's always fun trying new snacks.
Yeah, I love trying snacks in different countries.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite things. That being said, I'm an absolute sucker for anything that's slightly different flavoured.
Well, I still have all that licorice in the cupboard that's finished.
You do need to try that licorice.
Yes. Did you want to try it right now?
Did you want to go fetch one of the licorice, and I can
Give an honest reaction live on camera.
I can try it. Hold on. We have some finished snacks that Stormy actually gave me a little while ago. I say a little while ago, I think years ago.
Oh no.
You don't have a stream.
It's different. This is your stream. People are aware of how insane I am on my streams. I have to act at least semi-normal on yours. Why, hello. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely time once again. Hello. I hope you're having a bit of a fun little time. I hope there's been some smiles on your faces. I hope that we've made your face go from this to at least that. And I hope you're still enjoying it. And there is still cattle. All right, you're back.
Yes. Are you pretending to be a cat?
No,
No?
no, I wasn't pretending to be a cat.
There we go. Okay, we're back. This has apparently turned into a food testing stream. Even though we're at 2 hours now. It's fine. We're just chatting. So, this is a snack that Stormy gave me a little while ago. Can't really read it, but it's some kind of licorice thing. Don't know if you guys have seen this. Actually, I think Markiplier tried these in a video recently. So we're gonna try them. And then the second ones are these. More licorice type things. I don't have my camera on autofocus, so don't mind that. But yeah, we'll give them a go. Looks like a waist has it back. It does a bit, doesn't it? Gonna try to finish candy? Yes.
Turkish pepper since 1977. Three Flames original.
It's supposed to be hot, apparently. I'm kind of scared seeing his Mark's reaction to them.
I was wondering what this says, but in English it says open here.
You're so good at reading Finnish, though.
I know.
Even though it has in English.
I'm a natural.
Be sure to bite into those. Yeah, we've heard of a certain center on a certain video. This is the first time opening. I've had this sitting in my cupboard for a while. I've been scared to try them. I'm not gonna lie.
Do we do it at the exact same time? I don't think it's fair if you get...
Olive is deciding to do things behind us. I'm sorry, my camera on autofocus. It looks like a little poop pebble. Now that you've got that in your mind.
Thank you, thank you. It looks... It's got a picture of a flame on it. It's oval shaped.
You want to try one, Nugget? I don't think that's going to be good for you, buddy.
Slightly sticky to the touch without being overly sticky. Smells like a... It smells like licorice.
Oh, Nugget's getting the whiff of the smell.
It smells like a really, really nice licorice. From the nose...
Jem said something and I completely missed it.
It smells...
What did Jem say?
It smells like a proper dark licorice that hasn't been sweetened.
I need to see what Jem said. Oh, Jem, no!
What happened?
Impulse did a stream with Tango, Skiz. I think it was just Tango and Skiz, right? Or was no, because Zed was there too, I'm pretty sure. Tango, Skiz and Zed, and they were trying hot chicken wings with different hot sauces, and Impulse let out a "oh my god" in the background. That did not sound like him at all, and she's just got a horn in game that she wants to make more horns, I think. I don't think this is going to work with this Gem, but we'll see what happens.
It smells like a very good licorice.
Nugget! He's playing, sorry. Just Tango and Skiz, was there no Z on that one? I thought there was Z there. Maybe it wasn't.
Okay.
You go first.
No, we do it at the same time.
You go first.
No, we're doing it at the same time. You don't get a spoiler.
Okay.
Spoilers, my dear.
Thank you so much, Evil Penguin! What's that, 829 biddies? Thank you so much! Thank you.
So, on the count of 3, are we going backwards or forwards in the counting, by the way? 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3?
Just shove it in.
3, a 2, a 1.
Have you bitten it yet?
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, just what you wanted to say.
What hath been consumed by mortals should hath not have been consumed by humans.
Oh,
It's like taking a licorice molten coal from a lava on some mount. What was that? Where did that extra level come from? What is this? Ooh. Oh.
you good? You fuck everywhere.
Do I?
Open your mouth.
I saw it. That's not a good colour for the tongue. Ooh. I have no more tea.
Uh-huh. Well then,
There were so many different things that happened there.
yeah, that was an interesting flavor. It's not just licorice. That was like I don't mind licorice.
The aftertaste is delicious.
No, it's not.
The aftertaste is delightful. It tastes like a really nice licorice. In the middle part, it was like consuming brimstone.
Brimstone.
The beginning had licorice with a heavy salt. Very, very salty licorice at the beginning, which was more of a layer of salt with the licorice underneath it. And the second you bite it, you start getting the brimstone. Not necessarily...
How do you know what brimstone tastes like?
I've lived quite a life. The second you bite into it, it had a bit more of a heat to it, but I didn't get full heat. It was only at the end where there was a tiny little fraction which I crunched down on that really unleashed a bit more of the spice. It wasn't bad, and honestly, I probably would have another one.
You would. I'll give you another one.
Not right now.
No, I'll give you another one.
We have another one there. No, my dear, there's another bag of treats.
You said you would have another one.
It's not good to eat.
You said you would have
before
another
sleep,
one.
my dear. That's
You
not
said
good.
You said you would have another one. Commit. Commit.
Mm.
I didn't hear you chew that. Put it in.
I did.
You did not. You did not put it in. That's a face.
I did it. Now look that way for a second.
No. Give it a
Look
suck.
away from me.
Give it a suck. Give it a bite. You said you would have another one. You saying you would regret that decision?
The aftertaste lured me into a false sense of security afterwards. I thought I had conquered it. Oh.
I actually like Turkish pizza. It's really good candy. I think it's probably an acquired taste. Not quite for me, I
I'd
think.
probably really, really like it after I had the entire bag.
I mean, you can have the bag. I don't think I would have another one. I'm sorry. Guys, get your minds out of the gutter.
Hang on, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna chew it with a happy expression.
Okay. The cats are playing right now, but you guys can't see it. They've run into the hallway. They're doing things at least. It's a partial cat stream, just that they don't happen to be in camera. Wait, where's your hat? Hold on. Where's your hat and your glasses? They're in the other room. Hold on. Suck it for a bit longer.
I'm so happy. Oh, good. We're doing real good here. They're probably in here. They're on your chair. That one was spicier.
That one was spicier. Did you finish it already?
It's stuck in my teeth. It's like the curse that keeps on cursing, but it's so tasty.
You want another one?
I say we open the next bag.
I say.
I say. Would you ever be so kind as to open the next bag
I
for
can
me?
open the next bag.
But thank you.
This is just turned into
It's
a taste
just
of
slowly
tasting
melting out from my teeth because there's one bit stuck to my teeth.
stream. Riri, I did not say I would want a second one, so no, it is not my turn for a second one. I will openly admit that I will not have a second
So
one.
you lose.
There is no competition.
No, we
We
can all
are just
confirm
tasting.
that Pearl loses
This
this,
is
right?
not a competition.
Pearl has lost this consumption of the pepper. Yes?
There was no competition.
Pearl lost? She lost?
There is no competition. He's the
Pearl
one that
lost,
doesn't even
yes.
have a second. I never
Loses?
said
Loses?
that I would.
Ah! Next time, old chap. Next time.
You want a third one?
No, I've proven my point.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No, you haven't.
I have.
But once she suckered you into a second one, that's what. Thank you, Gem. Thank you, Gem. Speaking logic. Thank you. I won.
I want to argue, but I don't think I've got a good ground to argue on there.
Thank you, Gem. Always backing me up. I love it.
I say we both won in different ways. I won ever so slightly more.
You won only because you said that you would have a second one, but then I won by suckering you into actually going with that.
Bring on the next bag.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, this is another licorice. There is a lot of menthol flavors.
Ooh.
So we'll probably have a different flavor each, I would imagine.
Did they have one?
No.
They must have had one.
The cats are chasing each other, just to let you guys know what we were looking at. They just randomly ran out and decided to... Okay. Right. Can we score the candy? The previous one... I would give it 3 out of 10.
I give it a victory out of 10.
That's not a scoring.
It depends. If we're going for the aftertaste, the aftertaste,
Aftertaste.
the aftertaste of it is probably a 7 or an 8 out of 10 of goodness. The aftertaste is really, really, really nice. The first time it hits your tongue and you get that salty licorice, it's probably about 4. And the second you bite into it, it starts heading very much into the negatives.
If anything, like, my initial one was like, okay, kind of started out about a 6 or 7 for licorice taste. I bit into it, and then it was kind of like, maybe it goes down to a 5. It was fine, but then the more I, like, ate it, I was on that for a while. The more I got into it, it kind of rapidly went down to, like, a 2 or a 3. And then I knew if I had it more, that it would just make me feel queasy. So it kind of averages out to like a 3, basically.
What's your favourite candy? Mine would probably be something like a butterscotch toffee. Or sour Skittles.
My favorite candy. I like jelly. That counts as candy, doesn't it?
Butterscotch toffee or sour Skittles?
See, the thing is, my sour Skittles are amazing until they changed it to be like, they used to have that powder kind of coating to them. Where you can actually see the sugar around it. And then they made a new version, which was literally just the outside smooth coating and it was all inside contained. I think apparently America still has the sugar-coated ones, the ones that you can actually see the stuff, and I loved those. And then I was gutted when they changed them.
What was the ones that had like the liquid center?
Wasn't that like Starburst stuff?
Starburst with the liquid center was absolutely amazing
Yeah.
as a kid. That being said, I don't know if it's just overshadowed with like nostalgia.
They stopped selling them here. They're actually they no longer sell Starburst here in Australia.
Gushers are great. They weren't the things we're talking about though, because those are American. We didn't have those here in Australia. And I love Gushers. I actually really enjoy Gushers. I had them when I was in America.
I'm generally not very good with sour things, honestly.
I like sour things. I should give you a warhead. Really? You're gonna lose the game?
Have another one of those lollies and we'll talk.
No, no, that is not the same level.
I will have a warhead if you
A
have
warhead?
another one of those peppers.
A warhead is not on the same level as...
Negotiations have been set.
No. Where are those glasses of yours?
On the chair.
Thank you. I say, I don't think that's even whatsoever.
I say, I do believe my negotiations were absolutely perfect. A paramount, figure. Oh, no, that's not the right
I'd
sentence.
say
I
they
don't know.
weren't quite so. Warheads are much more sweet and sour.
No,
Those
but you
look
see, the
just
thing is,
torture.
you're trying, or at least endeavouring to make me consume an item for your own amusement that you are assuming I will not enjoy in the slightest, or at least not
Precisely.
exactly so. And so I think a fair trade of any kind would be
That is
for
not
you
fair.
to consume something that
Because
you
you
will
might-
equally not enjoy.
Warheads, once you get past the sour, it tastes absolutely lovely, divine.
I think the aftertaste of that was lovely and divine, so I think we are very much on equal footing here.
Our feet are not equal.
Why are you bringing our feet into this?
Because you just said equal footing. That's feet.
Well, no, I've got bigger feet,
You do have bigger feet.
so I win there too.
Bigger doesn't mean better.
I win.
How does that win?
Bigger feet.
What are smaller wins?
I don't know, I'm just saying I win.
Alright. Take one.
What is that coating? Ooh. Oh, there's different colours.
Yes, there is. I don't think there's different flavors.
What's this one?
One is orange. This one's green.
This one is.
Paron menthol. I don't know how to pronounce this stuff in Finnish.
This one's orange, yes?
That's orange.
So that would be.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm reading out mine.
So this one would be. Beria Pelsini menthol or Bloda Pelsin menthol.
We don't know how to read Finnish. I'm
Nope,
sorry.
no
We
idea.
are butchering this.
Oh, righty then, on the count of 3. A 1, a 2, a 3. I like it. I like it a lot. That's nice. I like menthol.
It tastes refreshing.
That's really, really nice. That's delightful. No?
I swallowed that one.
Applause in chat, everybody.
It wasn't bad, honestly.
Applause in chat. Pearl has consumed the lolly.
Why is it so degrading?
That's meant to be encouraging.
Thank you for the claps.
There we go. All the craps. Well done, you.
Thank you. I had the green one for anyone that's asking. It was okay. The cat and kits are in a weird mood today. Sorry, let me do the reading thing. But I don't know. How do you say the A with the 2 little dots? If anyone's finished in chat, how do you say the A with the 2 little dots? I'm waiting in a second so I can try and read this properly.
That one I'm going to give very much, basically like a 7.5 to 8.
Yeah, how do you, A? I don't even know how to pronounce that.
It's a
A
long
is
A.
an apple. Okay. Is it Parina or Parina? Parina menthol? Paron menthol?
Harina menthol.
Paron menthol is the
Iron
second.
menthol.
There's like two
Harina menthol.
little ways to say it.
Hairy
Yeah, that's the
menthol.
word, Hyacinth. Pear. Oh, so I had pear menthol. Okay, so what are the different ones then? Because we've got... So there's pear, which is what I had. Then we had blood Pelson menthol? I'm guessing that's blood orange. Is that blood orange?
That would make sense. I can definitely taste that if that's the case.
I think that's blood orange. Menthol. Just add on to that.
Yeah, that was
Did I just
delicious.
get that right? Heck yeah, I got it right. Look at me, I'm smart. That's why I'm wearing the glasses.
Well, aren't you amazing?
Thank you. Oh. We got Hallam menthol? Or Videlma menthol? Which, yeah, no, this is not perfect pronunciation whatsoever. I'm sure that it would be absolutely horrible. Perina? Perina? Is that the other one? Perina?
I'm gonna.
You do. We have to end stream soon. We are ending soon. I did say we're only going to go for 2 hours. We're at 2 hours 20. Raspberry.
Gotta be up for work in 4 hours, I do.
Not the work.
Uh-huh.
We made the mistake of doing this stream today when he has work tomorrow. He didn't have work today, so she noticed. I know, yeah, I did notice at the 2 hour mark, but I kind of wanted to see what these were like. Then we got ananas menthol, which obviously is banana. I think that one's pretty clear.
I want to try banana.
I feel like we should try one of each. And then we got Selmiak Persica and Selmiak Vanilj. One of those is like
That looks like the easiest to pronounce of the lot.
Videlma.
Videlma.
And the first two are definitely like salty licorice, basically. I don't know what the difference is between them, but they're both black.
Oh, apparently it's pineapple.
Oh, ananas is pineapple. Wait, what do you call banana?
Okay, can't sleep is overrated.
What is banana in Finnish? Banani? Is it banani? Banani is what I'm reading. Close enough?
I got a green one, which is what you had before, I believe.
Maybe I should try an orange one. Well, don't even hesitate. There goes an orange one.
It's really good. They're very Moorish.
I think I like pear a bit more. Sorry, I'm taking a while to eat this.
Yeah, I just consumed mine.
They're very chewy. Okay. Honestly, not bad. Don't mind them.
That was really, really nice.
I've had these for a while now. Pretty sure the best before is 2023. But it's fun.
Aged like fine wine.
It's licorice. I'm gonna go back. Okay, we're gonna get the cats because it's gonna be time to end the stream. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get kitty cats.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Oh, what do we score
Hello,
them?
my ragtime girl.
What do we score them?
I gave mine a 7.5 to an 8 straight away.
I'll give mine an 8 to an 8.5. Better than licorice. Well, than the first one. They're both
It
licorice.
was really, really nice.
Texas, I have. I have already. Did you not realize? No, you're gonna have to rewatch the VOD.
They were really, really nice though. That was, I don't know if, because we had the first one, and again, to anyone that likes the first one, completely understand if that's something that you really enjoy. Just personally, not my preferred flavor profile, if you will. Not my go-to. I like licorice, well, that was a different kind of licorice. And if you like it, absolutely fine. Also, probably if I had that a fair few more times, I probably would really enjoy the other one as well. It's just a bit of the shock to the taste buds. So I don't know if going from the one previous to these ones really kind of like raised their taste value.
Zig, I have. Again, you'll have to rewatch the VOD and keep a tally.
Whew, okay.
Then we've put a kind of assortment of candy in our systems. Whew. So I have to go get the cats.
In the hat?
Don't
No.
think so.
If I grabbed my shoes, perhaps.
There's one cat there. There's a few notifications I've also got to thank for, but we can kind of do those towards the end. That's alright. Come here, Nugget. Oh. Here. Here. Okay. I'm sorry there hasn't been as much cat as I thought there would be, but these two have been busy doing their own little things off to the side. But it has been an absolutely wonderful stream. Thank you everybody so much for coming in today. It has been lovely. Olive is not going to wait around. Nugget is perfectly fine in my arms right now, but you guys are absolutely amazing. I do have to catch up on the notifications, but I won't let Khan wait up. I'll be finishing the stream.
I'll start my process of getting ready for sleep.
The cats also want to kind of hop off and run around, so I'll be finishing everything today. That's fine. But
I failed that.
thank you for joining us today.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
And again, thank you all for having me as well. I hope you've had a grand time, and I hope we've been able to put a bit of a smile on your face, make you laugh a little bit, and have a good old time in general. Lovely having you all here. Lovely seeing you all in chat. If we didn't read anything again, screen far away. Not easy to read.
It was quite hard to read the chat sometimes. What made it bigger definitely helped out, but there was a few notifications I've missed, so we'll read those before we hop off
But
today.
I shall toodaloo.
Yes.
I shall scatter. I shall skitter. I shall vanish.
Yes. Thank you for joining. It's been lovely.
Bye-bye.
just get a chin.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We should do those off stream. You guys don't see them. He did one off stream, so he doesn't get caught with it.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect you to.
It's an automatic thing. You don't have to go into that. Sorry, keep it open. So, Huzzah Guru. They still say Guru. There's no Gurus. It's just Gurus. Anyway, it has been a lovely stream though. Thank you everybody so much for coming in today. I'm sorry, there wasn't enough cats. They definitely did kind of hide away on this stream, but you know, cats they just sense the cameras. But hopefully, it's been what is expected anyway, as it is. What a timing! Olive just wants to prove me wrong. So it was enjoyable though. Testing like snacks and stuff is actually making me quite curious to do maybe more of those in the future. Could be kind of fun to do that with Khan. We love the interactive streams. Yeah, it was thoroughly enjoyable, and yeah, thank you everybody so much for coming and hanging out with us today. Bonus stream, of course, and of course this was back as a reward for Subfest. I'm very slow doing them, but there's still a couple more things. Still a couple more things that we have to do with that as well. I think there's one of those like interactive Minecraft streams that we're doing too. It was a finish. That it was indeed. Oh god, cat stream 2 when? I mean, hopefully at some point soon, right? Hopefully at some point soon. That was a catastrophic great stream. I can't end without the puns now, can we? Jasper, thank you for the 20 biddies as well. Love the stream so much. Was wondering if you could save the VOD. I could post this on YouTube. On the second channel. I'll think about it. I'll review it myself, have a look at it and go, and then we'll think about it. It'll definitely stay on Twitch. I'm not going to delete it off Twitch. Maybe I'll do it as a highlight on Twitch and then it's saved permanently. There's the two options there. So I'll consider which one. If I don't post it on the YouTube channel, I'll save it as a highlight on Twitch so that it will stay there permanently until I decide to remove it. So we can do that as well. Also, you both are wonderful humans and the cats are amazing. Thank you very much, Jasper. Thank you so much. Elixir, thank you for the 17 as well. Redeeming yourself in celebration of the baby. Thank you. Hopefully there was enough cat time in there. Thank you very much. The cats are acting kind of funky right now. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Nuggy! Nuggy, nug, nug. Oh. Are you alright? You got the big eyes. Now you're choosing to be energetic. They're choosing to be energetic as soon as I'm ending the stream. It's fine. I got the ZB. Anyway, as well, Zen's Xylophone, thank you so much for the 21 months. Welcome back in too. Thank you so much. Captain Jazz Hands, thank you very much for Stay going again. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you very much there. Gemini Panda, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back on in. We got, is it bunnies or bunnels? Bunnies. I think I do need glasses. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome on in there as well. We got Joe Needs Tea. Thank you for the 95 biddies. I am a little fuzzy now. Thank you so much for the 95 biddies. I am going to have to hop onto the computer, closer to the computer to read the rest of these because I have to scroll down now. So just give me a little second. Give me a little second while we catch up on a couple of those. Hold on. Your size so major? I'm sorry for butchering that. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome on in. Thank you, Sarasa. One for the 500 biddies earlier as well. Thank you very much. Best stream seen in a long time. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Thank you. Yeah, they are for blue light prepared, man, but for some reason, they kind of just help me focus on the bit a little bit instead of seeing out of my peripheral vision. Because I could see a bit less out of my peripheral, so I was focusing a bit more straight ahead. It somehow made me work it out. Quiet Tron, thank you for 100 biddies, lovely. I'm glad we've been able to help out a little bit. I'll give you all the air hugs. Wait, there's the camera. I know this is not an air hug. It's fine. I can't camera, but I'm sorry. You guys are just getting. Apparently, there's no head. It's just body. But thank you very much. They're lovely, and I do hope things do get better for you. And I hope that the devastating news is not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible. I can't word right now, but I seriously hope things are okay. And lots of love to you and everybody. And I want to give you the biggest air hug. Sorry, I'm not asleep, but I'm so glad that we could at least help a little bit. I'm sorry, I can't word. Gas, thank you for the 10 biddies as well. I think I just saw your go to 5 stages of grief. It was a very conflicting candy, that's for sure. Nice thank you for the gift subs to the community as well, lovely. Thank you very much for that as well. Evil Penguin, actually I did thank you for your biddies. Kid finally woke me up early enough to catch a stream. Perfect opportunity to donate and thank you for your content. My kids and I love it. Because I remember reading you, thanking you for the biddies, but I didn't get to see your message. Thank you so much. Makoto Kino, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome on in. Junior, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Cats are about to run back in again. No, never mind, they ran past. Fantasy, thank you for the 10 biddies. We'll consider Baldur's Gate 3 for sure. Cyborg, thank you for the 200 biddies as well coming in. Thank you. I'm trying to see which ones I... Chloe Cat, thank you for the 2 years. And also Jonas, also thank you very much for the 2 years. And the kind words from you both as well. Thank you very much. I think that's kind of where I left off. But thank you all very much. Did Khan forget the promise, by the way? What was the promise that Khan said? Hi, Olive. What was the promise that Khan said, and did he forget? Here, let me sit to the side so you can see Olive a little bit. I don't know if you forgot. But thank you all very much. Triple Rex, thank you for the 13 months as well. Thank you. Just want to make sure I'm noticing things. Thank you very much. Gonna rewatch this stream so many times. It was so much fun. I'm glad. We don't do a lot of real life things very often anymore. He did it once. What was it? What was the promise? Is there something that he didn't do? I kind of don't mind these glasses. I think it depends.
You're amazing. You're an absolute sweetheart.
Did you guys hear that? Probably not. He's supposed to compliment you 3 times in a row. He apparently just chucked it in there. I saw it from a distance. You tried. You almost, I feel like without your being on camera though.
I did it.
After you left.
Yep. I shouted it out across the hallway.
Nah, you already left the stream.
You're lovely, you're amazing, and you're an absolute sweetheart.
Let me do it again.
There you go. That's what you get. You call me out, I'll do it on camera.
Chat called you out, I didn't call you out.
They call me out then, but they're not hearing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's fine. One best, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you for the kind words as well, lovely. Thank you. But seriously, that is going to be the end of the stream for today. Thank you all so much for coming in. You have been amazing. I'm sorry if we were a little bit terrible at trying to read the chat. It was actually quite oddly difficult. Maybe in the future I'll think of a better way to do these streams. But the sounds hopefully was okay as well. I had to turn up my gain quite a bit for it to come through at a decent volume, so hopefully it was alright. But you all are amazing. I'm going to end the stream now. I'm going to go find somebody to raid and send you all to. I'll be live again tomorrow at 11 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And we're going to be playing some Hermitcraft. Back on that again. And there you guys have a fresh updated face to put to it, instead of one that's like a year old from MCC. This don't happen very often, and it probably still won't, but it's been lovely regardless. Alright, I need to hop on the computer so I can actually press buttons, but I'm sorry if this is awkwardly close. But thank you for watching, everybody. Peace. We're gonna go to the ending screen. Alright, where's my OBS? There it is. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Ending screen. Okay. I also need my microphone back so I can talk to you all properly. Oh, there we go. Now my voice is probably super loud. I don't even know at this point. Is it loud? Yeah, it's a little loud. Okay, I'll try not to talk too loud. But let's go send someone a raid. Let's go say hi. Y'all are amazing. Let's see who we got. Who we're gonna send you guys to. Let's do a potato party for our hashtag, for our raid message, and we're gonna go say hi to False, who's currently playing some Hermitcraft. Okay, let's do that. Alright, I'll see y'all soon. Thank you so much for everything today. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you for being beautiful people. Okay. Catch y'all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Boop.
The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now, the sun's gone down like a